This year, the United States Army has had troubles filling all of the ranks that it needs in order to basically function at the levels at which they would like to function. So in order to fill those ranks, they have decided to start issuing waivers to people with histories of self-mutilation, bipolar disorder, depression, and even drug and alcohol abuse so that those people can now sign up and serve in the U.S. Army. Now, I am absolutely in favor of not discriminating against people. Perhaps they went through a period of depression and they're okay now. I understand that. However, how often does service in the military fix a mental problem? How often do people leave the military feeling mentally and physically better about themselves than when they went in? Increasingly, it's becoming skewed in the other way. PTSD is becoming far too common in troops that enlist in the United States military and have to go serve overseas in these desert wars that for some reason we'll never stop fighting. And so now we want to take people who are already on the cusp, people that have histories of being bipolar or being depressed or harming themselves or abusing drugs and alcohol and saying, you know what? We're so short on recruits that we'll go ahead and take you as well. And then guess what? When you get out of the military and you're feeling even more stressed out and depressed and turning to drugs and alcohol and exhibiting potentially dangerous behavior to yourself and people around you, the VA is not going to do a damn thing about it because we're going to go ahead and list those as pre-existing conditions. So we're not going to get you the therapy you need. We're not going to get you the medicine that you need. And what's going to happen? Well, we saw what happens. We saw it happen in Texas a week and a half ago. That was what happens when you let these mental conditions of people who served in the military go untreated. People die. And that is exactly the only scenario that's going to play out with this decision by the U.S. military. You cannot take people who are already mentally unstable, and I do not mean that in an insulting way. Give them training, give them weapons, and then leave them with nothing. Because that's our policy. That's what we do. As soon as they're done, they get kicked out of the system. We don't give them the treatment they need. We don't give them the help that they need. You're on your own. Best of luck. Please don't go shoot anybody. That's probably the situation that's going to play itself out here. And for the first time in a long time, I hope that I'm wrong. But unfortunately, we can look back at the history. We can see what happens and pretty much go ahead and guarantee that this decision by the military is going to end in a disaster. If you're thinking about subscribing to our channel, I strongly encourage you to do that. But if you're not thinking about subscribing, I would encourage you to start thinking about it, and then once you're thinking about it, actually go and do it. You can see the subscribe button right there on the screen, or if you're watching on a different platform, go to youtube.com/theringoffire.